Hi, my name's Chris and you're watching Font of Inspiration. Welcome back. Today I'll be talking about these things. Yep, dice. So many tabletop RPG players and game masters have their favorite sets of dice. Unless of course you're playing a completely diceless system, in which case, what are you doing here? Why are you here? What does this do for you? Anyway, back to the topic at hand. The idea of this video is to get people talking about their favorite sets of dice. Now, I'm looking for things like, what set is your absolute favorite? Where did you get it? How long have you used it? What kind of interesting and crazy situations are connected to that set of dice? So to start things off, I'll be presenting my favorite set of dice, and then I'll pass things on to you guys in the community. Sound good? Good. Come on, let's get cracking. You coming? Come on. So let's get right into it. Now these are my favorite dice of all time. Okay. Okay, autofocus and working. Okay. Yep. So these are a set of game science dice. And the reason I chose this multicolored look is because I really like the set that came with some versions of the Holmes basic D&D box. Some versions I think came with chits that you could use instead. I just always liked the multicolored look. Anyway, and the second reason I love these is because, well, they're game science dice, so they're supposed to be fair. I will admit that I've killed a player character with these just last week. I happened to roll 2 or 3 successive crits against this character, and that sucked, but well, such is life. Anyway, the original set, the home set, didn't come with percentile dice. It came with one 20-sided D10 that was meant to emulate both D20s and D10s. So you rolled one of these 20-sided D10s and then added a D6 to determine whether it's, from 1 to 10 or 11 to 20. Now, if you would have wanted percentile dice, you would have had to buy a set that had a pink and white 20-sided D10 that was mainly meant for games like Boot Hill, I believe. But yeah, since I'm playing 5th edition D&D mostly, I always have 2 D20s, for advantage, disadvantage. Now, I carry these in my favorite dice bag, of course. It's a Chasm automotive leather dice bag with really rugged rucksack fabric on the top and a nice drawstring with a locking mechanism. You can get these from thediceshoponline.com. Very nice and very rugged. You can get them in different colors too, black, grey, I think blue, in addition to the gold color you see here. I have a few runners up that I'd like to mention real quick. Fate dice. I mean, how can you not love Fate dice? Look at these. Nice and frosted. I really like the blue ones. They're just so simple. I mean, they take the age-old classic D6 and just make it completely new again. The amazing minus and plus designs that they're so simple and clean and how can you not love these dice? I know John from Red Dice Diaries probably has the same love for these dice that I do. So hey John, please make a video about your favorite fate dice or whatever, Anyway, and the second set of dice that I really like as a runner-up are Ubiquity dice. I'm not going to go into the mechanics too much because, for instance, Runeslinger has an amazing video explaining exactly how Ubiquity dice are used. You might want to also check his video on the Fantasy Flight game Star Wars dice. Very well explained. Anyway, these are meant to simplify dice pool games, so you don't need as many dice with you when you play dice pool games. Very nice, very simple. I know that Barker likes D8s a lot, so how can you not love a system that uses only D8s? Come on, that's great. Yeah, so there was my favorite game science set that I use for every D&D game, and also my runners-up for Fate and Ubiquity. Now that you've watched me talk about my favorite hunks of plastic, it's time for you guys to do the same. I'd like to challenge the following people to do a similar video. If you want to, you don't have to. It's fine. Please? AJ from the Mighty Glue Stick. Jenny from the Rogue DM. Jake from Mini Terrain Domain. Barker from Be a Better Game Master. Who else? And Nate from WASD 20. So that's pretty much it for today. Thanks for watching, catch you later, and have a good one.